Hey guys, what's going on? So, if you watched my video on Monday or Sunday about the we don't just do Hot Wheels, you'd know that we were waiting for this box. This was one of the Funko mystery slash hit auctions that we did on Whatnot. So I'll go back through the video here in a minute, but I wanted to show you what's in this box. And I'm really curious on this box because I want to see how they demonstrate the lineage of this particular Funko Pop. So, let's see what we got here. So the story goes like this. I was in the midst of doing so we got done doing basketball card breaks, and I was still kind of in the mood to do live auctions. The night before, I found a Hot Wheel guy and bid on a couple treasure hunts. They're on their way. And guy was really cool. Like, he just had the vibe for his whole channel was really cool. And I was like, dude, I'm still kind of hyped up for it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go find another Hot Wheel channel. And I clicked into this one. It was a Funko Pop channel. And I was like, I don't necessarily want or need Funko Pops. Like, I'm really trying to get out of them, even though the whole wall behind me is filled. There's only about 5 more Funkos that I'm looking to get. But I was like, I'll see what this guy's doing. The kid kind of had some good energy, so I'm hanging out. And what his stick was, he had a wall full of hits. He had 6 hits that he had put up that were like big money pieces, well over $100 each. And the auction started off at $1 bid. And the hits were hidden on a board of like 1 to 80, something like that. And what you would do is you'd put in your bid. If you won, you would then be given a chance to pick a number. You'd pick the number, he'd reveal what was behind the number, and then you'd either get the Funko, you could trade it for something else on his wall of trades that were like people passed up before, or you got put in the hit list, which was a 1 of 6 chance of winning something valuable. So I watched a couple of these go through, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm in. So just stupidly bidding. I got the bid up to like $21, and I won. So I picked the number 16, which happens to be my birthday, and it was a hit. So he put my name up on the hit wall, and once he sold all the slots for the hits, he stopped doing the board auction. And they would randomize. They would put all the people that won on a wheel. They'd put their names in. They would rotate. They would do the randomizer. They would spin a wheel with your name on it, and then whoever got picked would get to pick something from the hit wall. So basically, I had a 1 in 6 chance of getting something on the hit wall. Well, I'm gonna show you what we got. So this first thing I'm gonna pull out of the box. I got into a second auction. I did 2 bids because I got really like excited that I had a hit. And I was like, oh, I want to do like 2, and I'll get like 2 of the 6 spots. Because a couple of the items that he had, I really wanted. He had a prototype up. He had the Walt Disney exclusive Gold Castle, which, even being a Disney pass holder, I was unable to get at the parks because they sold out so quickly. So I did a second auction. This one cost me like $24 after taxes. And the first item that I won was some stupid anime pop that I had no interest in. So I was like, trade it, and traded it for this Iron Man. So I'll probably just put this back up, sell it, whatever. Amazon exclusive, Iron Man, Avengers Assemble. I believe this connects to the other ones that were in the set. It makes a little display. I probably won't, like I said, I'll probably just sell this, put this up at the next garage sale. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find all of them and make the display, and I don't really want to do that. Now, this is the item I really was interested in. So, of the 6 items he had on the wall, one of the items was a prototype, and as he put it, comes with lineage. He got it from another pop collector. He got it in trade. And then they had, like I said, the Mickey Castle, etc. But I wanted this prototype. I wanted this prototype for a couple reasons. One, I think it would be really cool to have a prototype Funko Pop. I used to be friends with the family member of the guy's first name is Joel, but he runs NECA. And at the time that I met him, when I was still running Rick's Toy Room up in Michigan, he was married to my boss's daughter. So I went to New York Comic Con, or New York Toy Fair, excuse me, back in like 2013. And John had told me, hey, go talk to Joel. I've already let him know that you're coming. So I got to meet and talk to the owner of NECA. And really cool guy. Showed me some really cool 2-ups and prototypes. And I tried to convince him to give me one. It wasn't going to happen. But so ever since I've kind of been in I want prototypes. Well, we got a Funko prototype. So this is Mystery Treasure Proto Giveaway. Apparently Funko and eBay did a collab. And let's see. To all ye who shall forever hold this grand voyage in their hearties. Some will face darkened seas of despair, others fair winds and smooth sailing. But remember, it be ye own eyes that sees what lies on the horizons of the 7 seas. 'Tis not the treasure, nor the gold, nor the final port that hold true worth, but the joy we find along the way. So let the cannons roar, the sails billow, and the spirit of adventure surge, for true fanatics never say die. And to all ye flippers, dead men sell no grails. Alright, kind of cool. So what is the prototype? Here is the Funtastic Voyage limited edition 10,050 pieces pin. This was a Ahoy Mateys Wish You Were Here Funtastic Voyage, San Diego, California. And then it's actually in a resealable baggie. It is the Mariah Carey prototype. So this is the Emancipation of Mimi dress. So if you're a Mariah Carey fan, which I am, Emancipation of Mimi, she's at the all gold dress. This was like when she got divorced and she went and split off from Sony Columbia. Funko made a pop of it, and this is the prototype of it. So I'm actually going to have to contact this guy because he did say he was going to send some paperwork to prove the lineage, etc. So just for, kicks and grins. But other versions of these prototypes I have seen go for as little as 600 up to a couple thousand. As much as I am, and I don't actually have this pop. I don't have the Mimi Funko. I have all the other Mariah Carey ones. I am going to put this up on eBay. I'm going to set a reserve for it. I'm not going to say what the reserve is. I'm going to start the auction off at 500. I'm going to set a reserve. If it gets to the reserve, it's going. If it doesn't, I'll end up keeping it. But all said and done, it cost me the $21 for this auction that won me this. Oh, I got to finish telling you the story about that. So, anyhow, pick number 16, get a hit, go a couple auctions, I bid again, got the Iron Man. All the hits finally get played out. Like, all 6 hits get claimed. One guy won 2 hits. I won a hit, and I think another girl won 2 hits, and then somebody had a hit. So there were only 4 of us on the wheel. And what the seller did was like, hey, he's like, since you spent the most money on getting your hits because you bid the most between your 2 auctions, I'm going to let you choose how many times we randomize the names on the wheel, and then we're going to spin it. So the guy's like, let's do 4 randomizations. So they randomize the names 4 times. All the names drop up on the wheel on the last time. He spins it. My name gets picked as the first hit. So I got first choice. I went for the prototype. Now again, if this thing doesn't sell for what I think it should sell for, then I'm going to keep it, put it on the wall. I'm going to actually probably go get a hard shell case for it. I may even 3D print something. And I will put it up on the wall and just let it stay. But if I get what I think it's going to go for, as much as I want it, as much as I like it, and I think it's going to be super cool, I'm cool with it. It should go for enough money to make my week. So, yeah, that's it. that is the Mariah Carey Funko prototype. Again, this was the Funko prototype giveaway with eBay. This was done in California, Funtastic Voyage. So I think this was probably part of Comic-Con or one of the Funko events when they do like their big summer events, whatever. Super cool. It is super cool. So with that, I am going to get this video uploaded. I'm going to get this on eBay, and then I'm going to get all the seller and get the proof of lineage where it came from so that I can prove that it's an actual prototype and that he just didn't send me the proto box and a fake Funko. So, all right, guys. With that, hopefully you enjoyed this little adventure of mine. And again, proof that we don't just collect Hot Wheels. I do trading cards. I do comic books. I do Funkos, G.I. Joes, Masters of the Universe. Back in the day, Star Wars. I mean, I could send you guys photos of my old room. I had a room probably a little bit bigger than this, maybe same size, filled with speed racks, and the entire room was completely covered in pegboard. I had 3-inch pegs, and every single hole in the wall completely filled with all my Star Wars Power of the Force 2, all my Masters of the Universe 2000X series, all my Joyride Halo figures. I've gone through this little adventure a few times where I will fill up a house full of collectibles and I'll be like, oh, I need to get rid of this. I liquidate super cheap, do a big bulk, like, hey, just come buy me out. And then I'll go for a couple years where I don't have anything in the house, and then I'll pick something new and do it again. I've gone from action figures to arcade machines. I had about 32 arcades in here at one point, a slot machine, a jukebox. Sold all those out to a local store, and then a local barcade. Pieced out the slot machine, the jukebox. Got back into Hot Wheels, got rid of them. Got into Funkos, had a couple hundred Funkos in here, got rid of those. Now I'm back into G.I. Joes, got rid of a lot of those. Now I still have Funkos. I'm still doing Hot Wheels again, and I'm getting back into classified slowly. But yeah, that's it. I mean, you guys get to see kind of into my brain of all the things that I do in my ADHD. So, anyhow, guys, appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for coming and checking out the prototype and doing this unboxing with me. I've got a couple Hot Wheels coming. I've got like 3 shipping labels from Whatnot, and I don't know why, because it was only these Funkos and 1 Hot Wheel. I don't know why there's like 5 more tracking numbers, but who knows? I was drinking a lot of wine and whiskey the other day, which reminds me, we need whiskey. We're going to go get into the Jack Daniels, or no, not Jack Daniels, the Metallica Blackened blended whiskey. We're going to go pour a glass of that tonight, sit down, watch some New Adventures of Superman, and get ready for the con in a couple weeks. Later, guys.